Hello friends, this is Vinamra Nayak. I hope that everybody is doing good. I have prepared this particular video to demonstrate and make you learn that how with the help of Google add-on Certify'em you can award your participants with the e-certificate. It is very simple. You just need one quiz to be prepared. So let's start and learn that how you can link a certificate to your quiz.
Quiz or the Google Forms, and when you open your Google form, the first thing what you should do is you should convert this particular form into a quiz. The option is just go to settings, and from settings click on quizzes, and then make this as a quiz and save. As soon as you save, it is the first thing what you should do is name this particular quiz. So for example, I have named it to quiz 1. When you are done with this, create one quiz here. So for an instance, in this particular quiz, there are by default some questions have come up. So I am just putting few questions like the email ID will become compulsory because it's a quiz. Then you have asked for a name. Click on this particular button so that you can get the names of every individual who participate, and frame some questions like for default there is one question being set. Then click on this answer key to give an answer to this particular question. So I've done that. It's blue, the answer is blue. And I have also assigned 1 mark. You can increase the mark assigned to a particular question from this particular button. Click on done and make this as a required question. So it will be compulsory for participant to attempt this particular question. Now when you are done with this and you want to add a certificate to this particular quiz, what you need to do is you need to click here on these 3 buttons and go to add-ons. When you click on add-ons, inbuilt Google add-on features will get enabled. What you need to do here, you have to look for a Certify'em. Click on Certify'em. Click on this. In my computer, this is already installed with this particular Gmail ID. What you need to do is just click here instead of uninstall. Here it will be mentioned install, and click on install. When you click on install button, it will ask for some permissions for accessing the Google accounts. Just say yes and save the details. As soon as you're done with this particular icon will appear with the name add-ons. When you click on add-ons button, the number of add-ons you will install in your computer will appear here. So whichever add-on you have to use, just you have to select it. When you click on this, just click here, Certify'em, go to show Certify'em controls. Click on this particular button. There will be additional dialog box will be open here, and you will see that this is being attached. Now there are the 6 options available. We have to work on the following 4, and this is for just for information. The first one is status. We will use this particular data later on. These will help you to create a sheet of the records to whom the certificate is being issued. This is the percentage marks you want to set on your quiz. Like for example, if you click on this small buttons, from here you can change the percentage marks. Like for example, I've put it to 50, and then from here, this is the important part, that how you need to add the certificate. There are few options available, but you can customize your own certificate. To customize your own certificate, it is essential that you have to prepare or design your own certificate using Google Slides. So let's work it out on this. Use a custom template. This particular window will open, but you do not have a particular certificate available. So what you need to do is just open your drive. From drive, click on new and click on Google Slides. This Google Slides will help you to prepare. It's just like a PowerPoint presentation in which you can prepare using the templates or your own design. You can prepare your own certificate. So what I'm doing is I'm selecting some themes here which are available already. Like for example, if I select this particular theme, it will get uploaded. So this is my theme for the certificate. I'll code this as a quiz 1 as a theme for the certificate. Now when you click on this, the text box will appear. You can type the name of the quiz, like management quiz. I have named it whatever you want to name, and then this is to certify that Mr. So and so. So I'll leave the blank space so that the name of the person can appear in this particular place. Participated in this quiz. And whatsoever you want to mention here, you can do that. You can do your editing part. The features are same as what you do in MS Office, PowerPoint. You just need to select. If you want to decrease the font, there are a lot of options available. You can explore. That is very easy, not a difficult task. Now there's the one more text boxes available. For example, I put this particular text box to assign the name and the sign of the person who is conducting this particular quiz, like Mr. V. Naik. So I am the signing authority, and I can just bring in the image of my sign and put it here. Now the important thing is that how the name of the individual will appear on this particular certificate. For this you just have to do one thing, that you want the name to be appear here. So you just have to use the brackets. Make sure that you use this particular bracket only, and write full name, what you have asked to the individual to appear in this particular segment. So whatever the name the person will fill will automatically come here. Now there are other fields which you can add to this particular place. Now what you need to do is you just have to click on this particular button and insert a text box here. Text box, so that you can fill the desired detail. You don't have to use any space after the brackets. Write full name, bracket close. Now this is where the name of the person will appear. Then you also want to give a certificate ID. So for example, registration number, and you need to write a certificate ID, which will be automatically generated by Certify'em. And you also want the date to be appear, so you can again create one more dialog box, text box, and you can write the date as you want it to be appear here, of the date on which this particular certificate has been appeared. When you're done with this, you know that Google's save every information as soon as it's been uploaded. So you can see the last has been added seconds ago. Now what you need to do is go back to your form. Okay. From here, select a new file. When you click on new file, your Google Drive will open, and you will find your certificate what you have just prepared will appear. Just have to select it, click on save changes. The Certify'em will up. Okay, now you will find this particular the template which you have just prepared will be attached to your this particular quiz. Now you just have to turn on. When you turn on, this particular quiz will be attached to your prepared quiz. So the certificate has been attached now. You can see link to exam is on now. You can off from this particular button. This is the passing certificate. The records will appear here. And if you want to see that how your certificate will look like, you just click on the email me sample. and the Google will send an email to your to your respected registered email ID in which you have prepared this particular certificate or the quiz. You can go and see it will have some default name being set up, and from this particular the mail which you have just received, you can see this is how your certificate will look like. When you are done with this particular quiz, you just what you have to do is click on the send button, and the settings which you want, you can frame it here and you can share the link. So in this particular manner, you can create and link your certificate to the quiz you have prepared. Just remember that it's a free version, an add-on option, so it has a limited number of certificates which can be issued to an individual appearing for this particular quiz. So after the 100, that the quota is 100, if the 100 certificate is being issued, this automatically ends the certification, and the button here accepting responses will be off. Again, when the Google will have the quota raised up to 100, it will start issuing the certificate. If you want to manually issue the certificate, what you need to do is just click on this add-on button and click on Certify'em and resend certificate. You can click on this particular option. Your all records of certificates will appear here, so you can manually click on each certificate to whom it's not been issued and send it over. So this is the way in which you can add the certificate to the quiz you have prepared. Hope this will help you. Thank you so much.